Hey, this is Charles 9mm, and I got something to show you today. I think it's a great product. If you follow my channel, you saw that I did a review not too long ago on the Black Swift Sticks Raven, which is a walking stick. It's made out of fiberglass and has a wooden head on it. And I showed you what a great product this was, especially not only for support for people who have some type of infirmity, some type of a disability, such as myself, who requires at times a cane to walk with, but also that it can be used as a self-defense tool very, very effectively. And I really like this one because there's a wooden head on it. Check out that video on the Raven because it's quite beautiful. Now, by the same company, they also have a different version of it called the Raptor. The Black Swift Sticks website, you'll check it out. You'll see some really, really nice products there. And so you saw the Raven. This is the Raptor. The Raptor has a polymer head on it, and this one is called the Mace. And the purpose of the Mace is to amplify your energy, because you're using quite a bit of a lighter stick, and so it really raises the bar in terms of energy delivery. Since it doesn't spread, it allows to concentrate that energy. It doesn't allow it to be spread across the head, but each of these becomes a sort of a energy amplifier because you're hitting with a smaller surface. So it's really is more effective in some ways than one that is a solid head on that. And I really like this as a walking stick. One, it's very light, and two, it almost has a golf club look to it, and because it's black, it sort of just disappears. So if you're somewhere you're really trying to keep a low profile, these are very excellent to use, because some people are a little bit shy about carrying a walking stick, and this gives you something a little more, you're a little more anonymous with this stick, because it really doesn't look like a whole lot. It just sort of blends in, and so you can carry it and hardly get any attention. And also it's got that great Mace head on it as well, so it's a very effective self-defense tool. What I like about the Mace head too is it's quite comfortable. My fingers sort of drop into those grooves, and it makes it very comfortable to use. You'd think that would be not comfortable because it's not as smooth, but in fact it is quite comfortable. I'm very surprised at it. And this is also very effective self-defense tool. It lends itself nicely to Irish stick fighting, especially the Doyle method. You see that? And there has been some people mention that because of it lacks weight, that it's not going to be quite as effective. Well, yes and no. Yes, a heavier stick is going to have initially a more force behind it. That's quite obvious. But then what is that weight that you're willing to carry? And maybe you don't want to carry that much weight, because I have some walking sticks in that you carry them, and I've carried them all day long, and they're quite heavy, and you're worn out by the end of the day. They're very heavy, and these can be carried easily, but you're going to have to learn a little bit more about how to use one that's that much lighter. You're going to have to really learn to use it like a whip to really give it that force. The other thing I would probably recommend is learning to adjust your grip, because it does taper, so you sort of have to draw out your grip and learn to really hang on to it, because there's not as much to grab onto. Or you can use it this way, which is not too bad, to get a hold of it and give it to put it into use and give it a good swing. But as you saw when I smacked the tree, you can generate quite a bit of force. May not be quite as bone crushing as a 10-pound shepherd's crook, but it's certainly going to get the message across. And if you learn to grip it well and transfer that energy with the Mace head, I think it's going to be quite effective. I really like this. This is especially nice, the size and so forth, to take with you, especially if you're on ice or slippery ground or whatever. This is really going to help you and help protect you for walking, just in terms of using it as a walking stick and not as a self-defense tool. But it is really good to help give you some support, and it's very light, and that small of a diameter is easily can handle your weight, so you're in really good shape with that. So I really like the Black Swift sticks, walking sticks, because I think they're very well made. They seem to be fast and done well, and they have self-defense in mind, so they're very beautiful. They're really a hard-working daily stick that you would carry. If you needed to buy just one, I would get one of these, because they really lend itself to a lot of different things. A couple things you'd have to overcome in terms of learning to get a good grip, a good purchase on that, learning to hold it. The other thing is you probably should take some classes on how to use stick fighting, maybe the Irish method, which is really good. Maybe even the Barton Wright Vinny method, where it's sort of an overhead, if you're worried about someone getting a hold of it, and also learning some disarms as well, to try to, somebody gets a hold of it, you got to release them, and possibly they have big strong arms and a lot stronger than you, and to learn to use leverage to release that stick from their grip. But fantastic. It's great for travel. It's great for like a daily commute, to have it on you as well, and you are certain to have a good strong stick. I really like these. Black Swift Sticks is a great company, wonderful people there, and they really do a good job with these, and the quality really shows. And these are really well priced. They are very reasonable. I think for what you get, they're really not asking much money for these whatsoever. So I really like them. So if you do like the Raven or the Raptor, whichever one, for me, I needed both, I would pick one up. Take care, and watch the other video, and take a look for the Black Swift Sticks website. Check it out. I think you're going to love it. Thanks for watching. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.